In this video, we are going to see an example of how to convert an outline into a full story using the AI Storybook Editor. Okay, first of all, the story I have wrote, the outline for the story I have wrote, it is around 33,000 words. You have to consider that my native language isn't English, and I am far from good writing in English, but for these projects I have been doing all my writing in English. All the outlines I have been writing so far and feeding them to my tool have been in English. Okay, so I will share this outline with the video so you can have access and compare with the final text. And you will notice that there are plenty of grammar and syntax and semantic mistakes across all the text. Okay, but at least you will be able to compare the story I am feeding to the system and with the final result. Okay, with that said, let's go and feed the system with this story. First of all, we are going to create a brand new story. We select this free slot for the story, and we title the story Binary Awakening. Okay. So now what is happening on the server is that a process is being created in order to handle all our requests. This process is going to connect with the LLM that will perform any kind of operation in regards to our story. And the first thing that we are going to do is to feed this existing outline to the system, and we are going to do it right here, pressing this button and loading an existing story from our computer. So I have my story here in a text file, so we are feeding this story, and we are going to use OpenRouter in order to perform to have access to this LLM of our choice. Okay. This first step is about making summaries of the existing chapters. Okay, and we are going to go with a more expensive model, ChatGPT Omni, because I want the best and the most accurate summary possible for all these chapters. Okay, later we will be able to perform cheaper operations with ChatGPT Mini or other cheapest models, but for this time we are going to go with a good LLM. Okay, so the process is going to take several minutes, so let's go. And what is going to happen is that the system is going to summarize, and here you will be able to check how much are you spending. Okay, here we have our in the console of OpenRouter we will have the data about how much credits do we have, and also here you will be able to check all the operations that is performing with your OpenRouter key. On our application, we are step by step getting summaries for all the chapters. So this process is going to take several minutes. For each chapter, it takes around 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. And we already have done 8 chapters. We can see, we will be able to see if we refresh the OpenRouter console, that we have spent already around 20 cents. Okay, the whole summary is would cost around $1. Okay, And well, I am going to wait until we get all the summaries. Okay, so we have finished the whole generation of all the summaries. You can check the summaries just by opening each one of these buttons. Okay, so we have good summaries for all the chapters. Each summary is around 200 words. Okay, and the cost of this operation has been around $1, a little less than $1. Okay, we are going to do the next operation. Okay, so we are going to find out who the actors are. Again, we are going to use ChatGPT Omni, because I want a pretty accurate description of all the characters. And yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so we have identified all the characters for our story. The main ones, the main protagonists are Ivan. Okay, we got a description around 100 words long. Christine. Okay, then there are the Evan's friends that are Sonia, Daniel, and Tina. Okay, and Christine has her friend Justin. Okay, so we got good descriptions for all the characters of our story, and let's save the progress first. And what we are going to do now is that we are going to process the full story automatically, so we don't have to go for each chapter performing all the necessary operations to analyze each chapter, because for each chapter we are going to perform an analysis of which scenes compose each individual chapter, also if additional characters appear in each chapter, and doing it manually it could take quite some time. So there is an option to do all of that in an automatic way, but let me first change the way that we are going to perform, because I am not interested now to spend too much in this analysis. This is a little bit less important, and from previous tests that I have done, the results are good enough. So we are going to go with a way cheaper LLM, ChatGPT Mini. Okay. So what we are going to do is, well, we will start first with the locations. Let's see what locations the system can find in regards to this story. So let's do that. We're going to perform with ChatGPT Omni Mini. Okay, so we have identified multiple locations, the cloud, a massive planetary computer where the humanity uploads their consciousness to escape an inevitable Earth. That's okay. Roadside dinner, concert stadium, event city. Okay, these are some of the places where the action takes place. Okay, and if we check in OpenRouter the operations, you can see that the last operation that we have performed, it has been with OMini, and the cost of this operation, it has been just 000, just very little. Okay, the previous operation, it was about when identifying the characters, it was 11 cents. But this operation of identifying the locations was 100 times less. Okay, so yes, to work with as much as possible with the mini versions is worth it. Okay, so let's do all the analysis in an automatic way. So we are going to select this option and just wait for the whole process to finish. So what we are going to do, what is going to happen now, is that for each chapter we are going to identify the scenes that compose each chapter, and also if additional characters appear in that particular chapters. Okay, this process is going to take a while because there are 29 chapters. So I think that it will take around maybe 20 minutes, and yeah, it's going to take some time. For example, you can see now that in the first chapter we already have identified several of the scenes, though the first chapter it's just well, it's the awakening process of Ivan. Okay, so yes, let's wait until the whole process is completed. Okay, so we have completed the full analysis of all the 29 chapters. So if we just enter to the different chapters, what we will have is a scene description of the content of the chapter. The chapter 1 is the shortest one, and these are the scenes that compose the first chapter. The same happens with the next chapters. Chapter 2, again, the different scenes, the characters that appear. This chapter is about explaining this world, this digital world. There are no specific chapters, and here, well, here we have an interesting scenario that is a character that appears only in this chapter, and he doesn't speak. It's Peter is a long-time partner of Christine. Okay, but well, in the outline that I have written, there is no dialogue for him, so it's a character that is there, but he doesn't talk. Okay, so yeah, we have done all the analysis, identifying the different scene, identifying the characters that appear in that chapters for all the chapters. So yeah, if we go to the OpenRouter, okay, so we will have all the operations with ChatGPT Omni Mini in regards to all the analysis that we have done for these chapters, and the total cost is going to be 23 cents. So a story that is 33,000 words. This analysis has cost around 23 cents with ChatGPT Omni Mini. Okay. So let's start with the chapter 1. We enter in the chapter 1. And my favorite way to work is to improve the outline that I have done. I like that to set the pace, to set the sequence of events the way I want, and I just need the help of the LLM just to improve this description of the events that are happening in a professional way. I am not a professional writer. As I said, this is not my native language, and I am by no means a writer, but I like to create stories, and I like to set the pace of these stories the way I want. I only need the help in order to create the right way to express the things, and this is what we are going to do. We are going to choose this button that will allow just that. Just take the narration that the outline that I have created for in this case for the first chapter. This is the prompt that we are going to ask the LLM to run, and we can customize this prompt. For my case, for this chapter, I don't want to include neither the actor summary or the location summary. Okay, and also we are not going to include neither this instruction, also neither this one, because there are no segments, no different segments in this first text. So with this prompt, we are going to ask the LLM to enrich the narration with a professional narrative, and we are going, in this case, we are going to go with ChatGPT Omni, because we want a good, the best performance possible. And let's do that. Let's go. Okay, so we got a result. So let's see what we got. Okay, chapter 1. So from now on, this process could take a while because I need to review what the LLM has provided me. So I will set timestamps in this video in order for you to jump to critical points of this video where new things are explained, or some critical things are explained. But yes, this is going to take me a while to review for each one. So yes, you can skip this part if you want. So one important thing that you have to be aware of when working with LLMs is that they used to try to complete beyond what you ask from them. For example, in my outline, I am just finishing the chapter, just stating that the wall is no longer habitable. The sun has grown so large that has made impossible the photosynthesis in the planet, and yes, life is no longer possible in planet Earth, and I finish with that. But in the case of what the AI provides me, it goes beyond that and tries to complete it. But I am not. I really don't want to do that. Okay, So I like the way it finished, but I don't like this last sentence. So this tendency of the LLM to complete, to go beyond what you ask from it, you have to be careful about that, because yes, it tends to complete the things, to imagine beyond what you ask for. And somewhere he has lost time, and but now he was awake. Okay, yeah, I like it. So yes, this is the improved version of my first outline, the outline for the first chapter that I have done. So we can confirm this one. Okay, so we have saved the story, and what we can do is we can this is a tool to create audiobooks. So we have the whole structure to create the audio, the tracks for the speech here, but I will explain all this stuff in a later video, because now we are just focusing on just the text, on just the creative process. I am going to do some small changes. For example, I am going to center the text like this for all the pages. Okay, and let's center the text here, and we are going to choose a different font. I like it, this one. Okay, so let's go with this one. Okay, we are going to apply this new text to the whole story. Okay, so if we check later pages, we are using this the same font type. Okay, so let's save the progress, and we are going to do the next chapter, the chapter 2. So now we go to the next chapter, the chapter 2. So we are going to repeat the process for the chapter 2. We have our chapter outline right here, and what we need to do again is generate the new text, but there is a warning here that the global summary is not updated. That means this is because we have modified the chapter 1. We need to create a new summary for the new chapter 1. So we are going to request a new summary for the chapter. So we are going to request with this option. Okay. So and this is the prompt we are going to use to get this summary for the chapter that the LLM has provided us. Okay, and there is no previous summary on because it's the chapter 1, so we are going to delete this part because there is no previous chapter. Okay, so we are going to go with Omni Mini. Right now we are on this amount, so let's see how much does it cost. Okay, so we got a new summary, and let's see how much does it cost. Okay, it was just 1 cent, because the chapter was not really long, and the output also was quite short. Okay, so if we now go to the chapter 2 and we proceed with the improvement of the narration's quality, we can see that the message of that the previous chapter was not properly synchronized is gone. So we can now proceed to create the improvement of our outline. Again, I am going to leave out the actors and the locations. I don't want them. I don't want this instruction, and I think that there is no separator in this text. Okay, so this instruction should be gone. So we have chapter, summary, and the summary is the summary of the chapter 1. Okay, so we are going to proceed with Omni Mini, Omni, and let's go. The cost was 97, so let's go. Okay, so we got an improved second chapter. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We can check the cost of the whole operation. It was 3 cents. Okay, and right now I am going just to review the chapter, and I will resume this video when I am finished, when I have finished reviewing the whole text. Okay, so we have reviewed the result for the outline of the second chapter. Again, the LLM has tried to go beyond what we request for, because on the original script, on the original outline, I finish with just this sentence, and the LLM has tried to go beyond that and include some kind of conclusion, but I was not interested in that. I was only interested to highlight that the change was only on 2 records of that massive computer. So yeah, that's the result. Let's proceed. Okay, so we now have to update the summary for the chapter 2, because we have changed the text of the chapter. So we are going to request a new summary. Okay, in this case we have to include the summary of the previous chapter. So the LLM has all the context information in order to provide the right information for the second chapter. So let's go ahead. Okay, let's save the progress. And we can go with the next chapter. So let's generate the next chapter. Okay, so we choose to improve the narration's quality. Okay, so we are going again to remove the summary for the actors and the locations, and in this chapter there is I am using some separations between different segments of the story. Okay, so we are going to keep this instruction, but there are no dialogues in this outline, so I don't want any dialogues here. Okay, so I think that we are good. We have the summary for the previous 2 chapters, and yes, the outline. So let's go ahead. Let's check first we are on this amount. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we got an improved version of our outline, and let's see if it has respected the well, there should be a separator here, but I think that the LLM has understood that this first paragraph is not connected with this other section. And yes, there is also another space here. So the LLM has properly understood that these sections are different. Okay. Okay, so now I am going to fully review the full chapter 3, the full improved chapter 3, and yeah, let's go. Okay, I have reviewed the result for the third chapter. Okay, again, the part that was the most different was the end. So I have fixed it the way I want. Okay, so let's confirm the result. Okay, and now let's update the summary for the third chapter so we can proceed to do the next chapter. Again, we have here the new text for the chapter and the summary of the 2 previous chapters. Okay, so let's do the summary for the third chapter. Okay, we have the new summary. Okay, so we can go with the next chapter. So we proceed to improve our outline. We are going to remove the actors and locations. Okay, this outline, I don't know if it has separator. No, it doesn't have any separator, so we are going to remove this instruction right here. Okay, and yes, we only want the chapter outline and the previous summaries, the summary of chapter 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, we got a result. So we are going to review it. Okay, again, the LLM has tried to provide this kind of conclusion, and I just wanted in the outline to keep it open, and I am going to end the chapter just right here in the fact that Evan wants to know if there is a chance to share his live awareness with this dead world. And yes, let's confirm the chapter. So we have completed the fourth chapter. Again, we need to update the summary in the global level. So we are going to request a new summary for the chapter 4. So we have the text, the new text for the chapter 4, and the summary of the 3 previous chapters. Okay, let's create the summary. We are going to go with ChatGPT for Omni. Let's review how much are we spending in the process. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we got a new summary for the chapter 4. So we can go and move forward with chapter 5. So for this fifth chapter, we are going to try to do a different thing. And what happens in this chapter is that is a critical event that helps Christine to realize about his new level of awareness. And the event involves the same Christine, a waitress, a truck driver, and a police officer. And yes, in this chapter there are no dialogues, but I would like to have some dialogues, at least to develop the situation. So we are going to ask the LLM for that. So we are going to choose to improve our narration. Again, we are going leaving out both the actor summary and the location summary, but we are going to leave these instructions. These instructions will ask the LLM that we will ask it to try to develop the story using dialogues. Okay. And I think that there are no separators, so we are going to remove this instruction, and let's see what we can get. Okay, so let's go with ChatGPT Omni Mini, and let's go. Okay, so now let's check if we got some dialogues. Okay, I can see that there are some dialogues here. Okay. Okay. I will take some time to review the whole thing, and because I need to know that the whole thing matches what I was designing in the outline. Okay, so I am going to take my time to review the whole thing. Okay, after reviewing the result provided by the LLM, I am pretty satisfied about it. The dialogue matches what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, we can keep the result. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is just to ask a new summary for the new chapter, for the chapter 5, the one that we have just created. Okay, so now I am going to do the rest of the chapters. It's not going to be different from what I have done so far. There will be chapters with dialogues and without them, and yes, I will be going chapter by chapter, improving the narration quality, and yeah, and getting the results I want. So I have finished with the whole process. I have all the chapters generated from the outline I provided the system. Okay, so about the codex, there are some minor changes in the codex. We have included in the codex characters that are only appearing in a few chapters. For example, Caroline is a critical character, but it only appears in a critical chapter. Then there is an action that happens in a roadside dinner, and in this action it intervenes a waitress, a police officer, and a truck driver, and it also appears in another chapter. Later in another chapter, there is a relationship between both the waitress and the police officer. Okay, and the truck driver is also involved. Let's add the connection between the waitress and the truck driver. Okay, so there is a relationship between both of them, and also with the truck driver and the police officer. So now there is a connection between all these characters that are involved in a critical event that happens in the chapter 6. Okay. The truck driver also happens to appear in a later chapter, in chapter 16. Okay, and yeah, that's it for the whole thing about the book, about the format, the visual format of the story. We can check the whole thing. Okay, so let's go with, for example, the chapter 6. In the first page of the chapter 6, we can see that there are some dialogues. If we don't like this color for the dialogue paragraphs, we can easily change that color. Okay, so if we just want to keep it just in black, we can do it, and we would be keeping the whole thing in black. But I personally like the fact that you can set the color of the dialogues, and I personally like this particular color for my stories. Okay, so the final result would be something like this. Okay, this blue, I like this blue. So for all the dialogues of the story, the colors will be colored in this blue. Okay. About the text, the font type, I previously chose this font type that I like, and I have reviewed that all the pages are well spaced, and yeah, all are correct. Okay, so what we need to do next is, we can be interested to export the whole thing. So we can create a PDF that we can publish in different platforms. In order to create a PDF, there is a feature in this software that allows to take screenshots of the different pages of the story. To do that, we have the option to play one of our stories. We will choose the story we want to play, and we will toggle on this toggle. Okay, that will allow us to automatically take screenshots of each one of the pages. So we select the story with the toggle activated, and the only thing that we need to do is just to press play. So now a process to download each one of the pages of our story has started, it will be downloaded on our download folder. This story has around 200 pages, so it will take a while to complete the process. It will take around 15 to 20 minutes. And once we have all the screenshots, we can use it. You can use them any way we want. We can create a PDF. We can create any other format that we want. So we will wait until the whole process is completed, and we will take it from there. So the process has been completed, and now we have downloaded all the pages in our download folder. Okay, we can just exit from the application, and what we got here is all the pages named in a way that they are properly ordered. So this one will be the first one, and you can scroll between the different pages in the right order. Okay, since this format, this wide format, maybe is not the best format in order to create a PDF, we can now use an image editor, for example, like GIMP. And there are tools in GIMP that allow you to process a batch of images any way you want. So we are going to do that. We are going to use this tool to add all the images that we want to modify. Okay, in this case, all these images, we are going to select them, and we are going to move them to our new folder, in this case a folder named captures. Okay, and what we are going to do is we are going to ask to the GIMP image editor that takes all the images on this folder. Okay, and we are going to perform a crop operation. What we want to do here is just to take the part of the text that we are interested to use. I have calculated the dimensions that we want, that it's 942 by 950. Okay, now we need to set the destination folder, so we are going to choose this destination for our cropped images. Okay, so once we have set the destination folder, we can start applying the operation on all the images. So what is happening right now, if we go to the pages folder, the pages are being created with the size that we wanted, okay, and in the right order. And what we are going to be able to do with this is that when we we import all these images will be preserved the order. So it will be automatically done the organization of the whole story. You won't need to import each image at a time. Okay, so we are going to wait until the whole process of image cropping is completed, and we will take it from there to finally create the PDF we want. Once the process of cropping all the images has finished, we can proceed to put the book together. Okay, we are going to go with LibreOffice Impress. Okay, and we are going to select the type of slide, portrait. We are going to select the proportion 4:3, and we are going to modify the height to 22 centimeters. Okay, so with this proportion we can proceed to import all the images for all the pages. Okay, so we are going to add the images that we have created. Okay, we insert all the images in the slides. Okay, so we have imported all the images in the right order. Okay, so the only thing left to do is to save and create the PDF. So let's do that. Let's go in the download folder and create the ODP, and once it has been properly saved, we are going to create the PDF. Okay, so if we check our results, we have our PDF just right here with all the font and all the pages of the whole story. So that would be a basic tutorial in order to create from an outline your own story. In the next section I will explain how to go forward, to move forward, and to from this story create an audiobook. Okay, so I hope I will see you there.